championship going. He's in fourth in the points. Good opportunity. Wait a minute. Weimer gets it, but Porsche with a good start from a lousy makes a move forward.
Davey Millsap's just behind Barsha with the numbers. I am completely amazed once again. 3 rounds in a row here.
And now Villopoto gets around Millsap completed.
Once it's around the outside with very little room, that's just being open. And now this.
Villopoto has closed in on Train and Duck. Villopoto wants to win as well. Here he comes.
I'm just not sure that Villopoto.
California. Ryan Villopoto, the 2-time champ. This is a big one. There it is. Ryan Villopoto. Here we go. Watch that gate drop. Main event time in Oakland. The whole shot. Who's going to get it? Here they come right at you. Oh,
the track, Stewart, Reed, Canary, Grant, everyone else is up. And the
7 seconds in front of Millsaps, who has taken over second.
So he used to win races, and that's going to put him, as they run right now, it'll put him.
But he's on a roll now. Here he comes. Villopoto lights the candles. Come from the inside. Can it be Millsaps? It is. The Rockstar's right behind Villopoto, who has the lead, and Dungey sits in fourth. This is a fourth. Kennard is 4.6. Reed is 5.5.
Phenomenal job. He believes that he can be up here, and this is where he belongs.
Here he comes. Checkered flag, and Ryan Villopoto lights the candles again. Restart this race in 10th. There you see it. Here we go. We're racing.
It's like Dungey just passed Villopoto as they were stacking up. Chad Reed trying to make it. Well, and this is bad news for the competition right now because on the first 3 laps,
it's all day long. He's definitely riding aggressive. Love what I'm seeing.
Of course, he's multi-time 250.
Oh, Villopoto around Reed.
Oh, boy.
And we got
the cream rises to the top.
And guess what? Stewart didn't escape. Barsha charging through the sand.
Isn't it just amazing?
And Villopoto right there. Oh, we got a battle on our hands here in St. Louis. Into the whoops they go. Holding it wide open. And look at Villopoto. Honda, Kawasaki, 1, 2, and 3. Great battle between them. There goes Villopoto. Villopoto trying to get inside. Inside, Villopoto. Bar to bar, and he passes it. And even more. Remember, Stewart came into this race at halfway point. Yeah, he could be in this fight before we're done. Unbelievable.
I hate to say it, but it looks like Stewart right now, it does not have that intensity.
Oh, Villopoto! Inside! It comes back to take the lead. Barsha just
wins the true end of this points lead that Davey Millsap has.
those changes there, and what did they do to Villopoto?
Well, you guys, he looks hungrier and more comfortable.
When you change the offset, okay, that moves the front wheel forward, or that's probably what he did. Here we go.
Contact already between these two.
And Barsha's right there. Reed is right there. And
Stewart
Dungey is right there.
One strategy, Supercross, so exciting, and Stewart takes him hard.
Red Cross with
Another rider down right here. There's the 39 of Canary. Barsha gets around Stewart. And Reed's right behind him here in the Edward Jones Dome.
Wow, these are 5 of the best Supercross riders.
Okay,
but now there's another cross rider
right
right there.
Passes there. Flags, just not Red Cross, but there was also a Red Cross flag, so we'll see what
Wins here at the Edward Jones Dome and the 4th win of the year cross. Gets the whole shot. Barsha's coming right with it. Oh, Barsha cuts the corner. Keep it going. And right in the middle of them is Ken Roxon.
Anything can happen on a night like this. The track is so...
Oh, Villopoto!
And it did!
Big issues.
Hey, Chad Reed, he was just behind Stewart, so he's in 7th. And Villopoto up the inside of Barsha makes a stick. He's up next to Roxon, close enough. Not going to happen this lap.
No,
He had full throttle and let that thing fly.
No, he's not.
a little bit of outdoors, and they're hoping to translate that into tonight's Daytona track. He said he's feeling comfortable.
Thought he was going to. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was like, man, he's going to get it, but uh-oh.
Right here, watch Villopoto scrub that middle double, over jumps it a little bit.
There you go.
Bam!
Did.
We'll see, and he's not afraid. He gets aggressive and he makes a pass.
Explode.
Villopoto out front, one of the coolest riders that's ever graced our presence here in Supercross.
Checkered flag, and Ryan Villopoto has done it again. Speed from Indy. Millsaps. Stewart's behind him. Millsaps is in the lead. Millsaps makes a mistake. Here comes Stewart. New leader. And James Stewart with a win this year. Stewart and Millsaps both avoiding.
Seconds ahead of that bike in your thought process to make sure you can get
51.7, and Millsaps was up into the 52s, so he's losing a little bit of the rider down on the outside.
That's the thing that's so impressive about Dungey. I mean, it may not be the...
Remember, Dungey, third in the championship. Oh, boy, Millsaps. He goes after him again in the sand. Pushes around the outside. Davey has got to get aggressive.
Stewart down.
Stewart has issues. Suzuki going. Now it fires. Villopoto leads.
Wow.
Dungey right there.
Get up here, hit the rear brake, install the engine. Oh, he fell over a little bit.
Medical crew. And guys, that's the racetrack reaching up.
Practice day in and day out. It's all they do all week long.
Just in front of the former champion, Ryan Dungey. He's closing.
Time, 2 or 3 bike links just through those final 2 rhythm sections.
He's faster.
Whoa, Dungey a little weight forward there, Kevin.
That bike hung up on that face. It definitely does, but you're looking at 2 of the best in history right here with
Dungey there now has gone to the inside through the off-camber turn.
Got to deal with Dungey again.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, they struggled beginning of the year. Dungey does have a win on the season, but
have a little bit of a gap again.
That whoop section, look at the rut.
Career victory. Ryan Villopoto, time in Toronto. Villopoto looking for the whole shot.
And Chad
But
Reed.
it's Chad Reed who takes the early lead. He's running it forward.
Oh,
Millsaps takes Reed way wide. Continues to hang on, and the Australian wants to go to the hospital with a trophy in his hands. Has been dealing with injuries himself. He's been a little bit under the weather, and tonight he wants a win.
Beat right now.
Oh, inside, coming right after Reed. Yeah, can't get it done, and Villopoto's up to second.
And Reed misses jumping on the...
And Dungey, I think this is showing that they feel that sense of urgency. They're all doing what they need to do.
Villopoto, the hunter, he is on it now. He has got him time down. Possibly allow Dungey to get up into this mix.
He can make that number 18 Suzuki as wide as he wants it to be. He's really pushing it. Here he comes. Davey triples though, and encouraging their riders. Here comes Ryan again. Oh, he gets inside.
Well, and Dungey really hasn't closed up. He stayed right there.
Took some time, didn't it?
Oh, look how hard that's getting to jump up on that table. They're trying to find new lines.
Villopoto trying to capitalize on Davey struggling to get right here. He went to the inside. He's there again. Davey stalls him, and now Dungey.
Millsaps is able to close that door. It opens him up for a high side.
And it opens
physically, then Villopoto.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, there it is. Millsaps and Dungey is going. Oh, Dungey had a problem with the bike stall. Meanwhile, Villopoto back out front. Incredible 7th win of the year. His 5th out of the last 6. And he's dropped the gate. Full shot, but it's going to be a Lessie once again. And everybody's chasing in. Check out. He's got it. Look at that.
Made a good start here and put in some solid laps and check out on these guys. That's it.
Might not be the last time.
No, even in the championships that he has won, he hasn't had a hard time.
That is how you win a championship. He lights the candles here in Houston. 5 straight wins for the first time in his career. Turn number 1. He's through. Villopoto's in second. Going for the lead. Here's Millsaps and Dungey. Dungey's in the lead. No, he's not.
Villopoto has executed the start here.
Here we go! Millsaps! He's got Dungey!
55.
Millsaps was third a week ago in Seattle. He turned the quickest lap of 47.2 to Villopoto's 47.3 here.
Wow, look at this. They are closing this thing down. This is awesome.
And the problem is if they get into
one guy, just one. It is on here in Salt Lake. It's less than a second between.
Still making it
goes
through
to
the
the
rhythm.
inside. Davies right there. And we've got.
If he holds on and wins this is going to be in dramatic fashion because
Here we go, and Andrew Short's in front of him. The gap, the fight at him. Dungey has slipped back.
oh, could it come down to the whoop section?
It will
For
come down
real.
to the roof.
Look at everybody on their feet. Championship, possibly. Wins his third championship in a row. Ricky McGrath and the greatest of all time, Ricky Carmichael. Everything at him, and he earned it. Absolutely earned it. Race. Can he put it together in the main? Here comes Reed on the 20.
Be really difficult here, even on the first lap by the end of this 20. Top three.
Hey, wants more than that. He goes right by Reed. Mix. He won second in the championship. Two Monster Energy Kawasaki factory teammates side by side. Villopoto as Weimer retakes the lead. But not for long. Chad Reed wants to play at the front of the pack. Oh!
But other than that,
Ricky, let me ask you a question about Ryan Villopoto. We've talked. The three-time champ has 10 wins in 2013.
13 championship at Hangtown. Villopoto right next to him. Stewart's going to shut him down, and James Stewart.
Villopoto back around the outside.
And that's what we love about motocross. Multiple lines, guys trying to figure out do this. Villopoto to the inside now, Jeff. And you see Stewart had to be a little bit cautious.
Sort of answer Dungey and Stewart have here for Villopoto in practice, and he had a flow like none other. I mean, he was just
Around James Stewart, no competition since then. He's pulled away.
he is pulling away.
We said last year for James Stewart, welcome back to motocross. Welcome back to victory lane. Let's go racing. Boom! 2 whole shots on the day for James Stewart. So he's
Person in the books, but I know I'm going to have to step it up. Step up the intensity.
Moto now going after Dungey, trying to get to the inside. Dungey able to hold him off. He was 7th in Moto number 1. Struggling here early in Moto 2. Great unknown with this battle, and there goes Villopoto. And here comes Dungey right back.
Has had the grip, the traction. In Moto 1, he put his bike wherever he wanted to.
I can't even keep track of how many pass attempts.
Oh, Dungey's off the track.
And that's going to allow Villopoto to race. Will that line potentially open up? Oh, Villopoto has suddenly taken over the lead. So
He comes in and he strikes and makes it happen. And he's back there.
big step toward a championship this year. Ryan Villopoto wins both motos here at Hangtown. Let's go racing here, Moto 1 live. Time with his starts last time out. He's got it solved today. Dungey, Villopoto.
Shut off. But Villopoto was really crafty through the first turn. He got out of the gate good.
We have one of our Belgian riders there on the Suzuki. Oh, look at Villopoto down to the inside. Still second.
And in the pace, you have to go now.
Oh! Villopoto makes a mistake. Defending series champ going after a rookie. Only his third moto in this class.
Keeps the position, but that's going to allow Villopoto. He's now got the back wheel of
You maybe to watch the next 15 minutes of this race right now because things are starting to pick up.
1 week ago and went off the track, lost a position.
Oh, Villopoto was right there.
And literally blast around the outside of Dungey going into the turn.
I think so. There goes Dungey now to the inside.
Oh.
And the hole just opened and
They're all wheel to wheel once again.
And no, they're not wheel to wheel now. Villopoto. Classic motocross combat here between 3 riders. Ryan Villopoto, now he wants Ryan Dungey for the lead.
Boy, Villopoto has really started to get 204 last lap around.
He's on the
Dungey was
inside,
at
Jeff.
205.
Here he goes.
Spot. It's like he just flicked a switch. Just 1 lap ago, just all of a sudden.
What it was like to run with those two. Up to about the 20-minute mark, he was still right there in the point position to do it. But once again, Ryan Villopoto takes the checkered flag. Oh, I thought his teammate Kennard was going to snatch it away, so Barsha, 2 whole shots and 2 motos, 4 riders down in that first turn.
Uh-oh, Stewart's off the track, but look at that. Villopoto got bumped around.
Villopoto almost made it.
Wow, Villopoto over that Red Bull jump there, just really scrubbing it hard.
He seems to be comfortable, though, no matter where he needs to go. He just squared up Kennard outside. He's going to make it happen easy. He's back down to the inside. Will Kennard get him back?
Well, his technique over the years to where the way that he grips the bike with his lower body. Oh, here we are. It's what it looks like when you and the bike are working as one. I mean, it becomes the inside.
And this might be it. Villopoto takes over the lead. Run with the number 2. They are pushing.
Working hard right here. Now at this point, you have to transfer
only on Fuel TV. Welcome back. Ryan Villopoto now leading. I don't want to say perfect season, but so far, he has a perfect season going. They're going to give it to Barsha. So the Honda Muscle Milk rider number 51 has the lead, and just like that,
charge right to the front of the pack. Oh, look at that, tripling up onto that tabletop.
Today.
Well, this guy has been unreal this year. Look at that, Villopoto, just tiny little mistakes there, but it doesn't seem to affect his lap time.
And whenever Villopoto did this moto, he did it right. He wins big. Moto 1 here at the guys. Let's go racing here on the NBC Sports Network. Lead them out. And Grant is credited with the MotorcycleSuperstore.com whole shot. But the pace is blistering early in this one. Dungey's going to try to get wheels.
Already in this moto, we've just got some incredible...
Even right here, you got to be happy with just running with these guys for a few laps. Makes a mistake, goes wide. Villopoto takes it, 50 class, going at it. Ryan Villopoto, Ryan Dungey. Villopoto to the inside, and puts the wheels in.
Dungey responds right here. See if he can pick up on that line there where Villopoto was trip-paying on one of those deep ruts.
And still goes to the inside. Gonna take the lead anyway. Now Stewart's got the inside. Can he back the lead? And don't count out Dungey in third. He's still close. Villopoto.
Because it just seems like Villopoto's riding it with a little more intent. Dungey being a little more cautious.
Gone into the mechanics area. Now remember, going into this moto, Stewart had been hit in the eye with a rock.
Get on the foot pegs, okay? Get on the balls of your feet. Try not to let your toes hang out.
Like 2, he's 7th. Checkered flag is out. Ryan Villopoto goes 1-1 at High Point. It's about to get underway. The 33, Josh Grant on the Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota Yamaha Gravity. Don't see him. There he is. I'd say that's outside the top 10 on the green bike with the red.
See if he's making some moves around the outside of Ryan Sipes, the black and yellow Suzuki rider.
He makes passes very quickly and in bunches at the beginning of the race. These early laps really
stalls it. He's going to lose a few positions in a really awkward position. Now, and you know how he gets toward the end of the motos. He seems to pick up speed as the race goes on. Right now, they're pushing these bikes to the limits, and I can... Oh, look, the outside.
Mistake. And Villopoto, just like that, goes...
That if you move around to the outside... Oh!
And Dungey trying to get Villopoto.
Florida working on different suspension settings, which added a lot of confidence to his riding. So all of that combined to make Dungey a much more self-assured rider.
No doubt about it, but Villopoto and Coward as well to try to stay with Villopoto. Oh, mistake from the 33.
Well, that's going to allow Villopoto to close right.
So Grant's on the inside. Look at the lead from Villopoto. Big drive around the outside.
No, it looked like Kennard was wide there coming up the double.
Competition last year. Good to see Tommy out here for one last run, and the fans having to see one last lead. Points leader, and he's about to get some good news, because not only does he win the moto,
first gate pick.
Let's go racing. James Stewart on the number 7 Yoshimura Suzuki is going to beat everyone in the whole shot strike. He is 4th, the 34th gate pick on the start. He had to go the long way around there. And he's trying to pull away. Villopoto is up to 4th. Where did he come from?
Oh, looks like they worked on this right-hander. They took the bulldozers out, smoothed it out. Dungey to the inside of Villopoto.
They're going to go wheel to wheel, and they've got Brayton to deal with. Larocco's lead. Oh, they cleared it together. Brayton and Villopoto, the 10 and the 2. And Villopoto makes the move.
To throw the bike out of whack.
Villopoto to the inside now on Grant, trying to get the number 2 spot. They're going to whip it. Second.
Man, I don't know what it is today. Well, I kind of know what it is, but Villopoto, to keep the pressure on him. Look at this, you see.
That'll come together.
Yeah. Deep ruts on the inside where it's nice and clean, less chance of making a mistake. See those different lines here, carrying a little bit tighter line. Still able to, Villopoto is done. He's just,
he's got him on the inside. Will he try to pull the trigger already? Stewart able to put the number 7 back in front of him.
He's all over him here.
Stewart turned to 2/16 clear. He used this clear film that is laminated tear-offs upwards of 20 or...
Meanwhile, Dungey is taking over 3rd from Grant, but they've got about 4 seconds on him, so it's a one-on-one.
Right here on the right-hander.
Oh, Stewart leading the way right now in the Yoshimura Suzuki, but he's under some fire from your Series 7, leading Ryan Villopoto on the green number 2. This is the battle for the lead in 3rd place. Ryan Dungey, not
champion. Ryan Dungey is right behind him.
And a mistake from Stewart opens the door for Villopoto. Down to the inside. He's going to try the inside. And he clears the big lead. Unbelievable. Dungey gets Stewart and has shown a wheel to Villopoto now.
Scrubs at the finish line. These 2 riders have won the last 3 championships in this class. Just a lot of composure. Once again, he's found some great lines on the track, taking a few chances here.
Dungey still has Villopoto in sight.
He's working hard.
See him. Those are lap riders. Dungey is down and stuck under his bike. 10 motos so far this year. He's looking for his 11th. He's over the big Larocco's leaf checkered flag. Ryan Villopoto is your champion today here at Redbud. Inside gate pick did not work out for him. Whole shot. Motorcycle Superstore points.
There, so they took out the bulldozers. Track was smooth. Some parts out.
Dungey, but Villopoto's got a good lead on him. 6.5 seconds. Trouble.
Especially right here. I mean, Villopoto, watch what he's doing. He's just threading the needle, but he's got that flow. And he is so relaxed. It just looks like he's out cruising around.
Ryan Villopoto drops into gravity cavity and emerges with the first moto win here at Unity Sports Network. Looks like Villopoto's got it again. Oh, and Trey Canard tumbling. Thought I saw Canary off there with them. So another good start for Villopoto. Weimer in 3rd, as you said, Jeff. He's got the good start. Doesn't seem to have put a wheel or a leg wrong. Even here in this corner, look how deep he lays that bike over.
Their fastest laps are 2:17s or above. I mean, that's a huge margin for the 2 riders that are out front.
This is of the year. He dominates at Unadilla. Find out who gets it. Still, he's going to beat everyone to the stripe. So Josh Grant, the JGR Toyota Yamaha.
Presented right up front again.
And look at that. Villopoto goes down on the inside race. Now, it's interesting you see Villopoto, by the way, has taken over 2nd from Barcia.
See if he can fend off this charge that Villopoto's putting on and get a moto win here in his back.
Jump.
Yeah, I think somebody needs to get Mark Peters some glasses because he seems to be building things like they look like they're relaxed, riding nice pace up front. They are definitely,
This is the battle the fans wanted to see. You got the champ. And he opens the door. So it's been Grant's thing on any one given lap. He can go just about as fast as anyone. And you see he's matching. They knew he was going to get there eventually. Josh Grant was the last rider on his list. He passed Grant just before with the title wrapped up. Nope. It was a great ride. Champ says Mike Williamson, the mechanic. Ryan Villopoto wins. Here we go. Side. And he's got it, Justin Brayton. So that's 2 whole shots today for these.
Comes up a little bit short as he takes 2nd.
Mistakes.
And looking to go 1-1 once again.
Yeah, has gone back to the drawing board, figured out some new settings on the motorcycle, and has come back stronger. Nothing seems to bother this guy.
Yeah, and this is, he's already set a career high.
But it is a grind, and he said last week, it's one of the toughest things to do when you're at this level. And his last race of the year is going to end on the best possible note. Ryan Villopoto ends the season with a victory.
18 moto wins, 8 overalls. 18 moto wins out of 24.